Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm presenting to you a series of talks on health guidelines for Hajj and Umrah. The better prepared you are for this incredible journey, the better you can dedicate yourself to the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In this episode, inshallah, I'm going to concentrate on getting you physically fit for Hajj and Umrah. People ask, why do you have to be physically fit? Well, those people who are fit and who jog and who are leading an active life, they don't have to worry because they would be fit enough to undertake this journey. But those people who do desk jobs and those people who lead a sedentary life, they need to exercise before they go. Otherwise, things can become very tough. That's where all the aches and pains come in, because you're not fit. Now, why the distances? Look at the distances that we have to walk. Because of the number of people that are present there are millions of people there. So the transport is not going to leave you near the hotel. You are going to find that you are going to be left quite a distance away from the hotel, and you'll have to carry your bags with you, at least a hand luggage with you when you get to the hotel. And from the hotel to the haram, and from the haram back to the hotel. What about the tawaf? The tawaf is quite long. What about sa'i? You know, each distance between Safa and Marwa is half a kilometer. So if you do 7 circuits on Safa and Marwa, you're looking at 3.5 kilometers. What about the ziyarah, the visiting of the historical sites? Sometimes the hills involved there. You have to walk. And of course, don't forget the shopping. Shopping also requires you to walk quite a bit. And of course, in those people who are doing the walking Hajj, remember on the day of Arafat, you'll be walking something like 20 kilometers. So you really need to be fit to be able to undertake this journey. So what exercises can we do? If we go on to this journey, what exercises can we do? The best exercise you can do is to walk. Now, you should walk first on flat land and take in some hills later, and you should walk continuously until you at the end of your exercises, before you leave for Makkah or Medina, you will be walking about 5 to 10 kilometers at a time. And that walking increase the distance, increase the pace of your walking, so that you walk briskly at the end. Now, besides the walking, you should also do some toning exercises. Toning exercises will help you carry your luggage, carry your bags, and help others carry theirs. And that's very important as well. Also, what's important is your footwear. People very often walk with incorrect footwear, and they end up with pains in their feet, in their ankles, in their knees, in their hips, and in their back. And it is not pleasant when you have these problems. When you have to really walk, and you have to walk, there's no alternative, unless you want to get into a wheelchair. Of course, that is not an option for people who are healthy. So, what kind of footwear do you need to use? You need to use some footwear with either a sandal or a shoe with a heel, and that heel should be about 1 to 1.5 centimeters higher than the front. It has to have an instep support as well, and it has to be broad fitting. If you have all these criteria, a heel, instep support, broad fitting, and if you're using a sandal, you should use an ankle strap so that it holds the sandal in place. Now, walk with these shoes when you're exercising so that you can break them in. Don't take new shoes when you go, because it will cause blisters and it will cause friction burns. So don't take new shoes, and don't buy new shoes there. Rather buy the shoes before you go, break them in whilst you're walking, and you will find that you will have a much better time when you go. Also, when you are there, while you are there, you need to maintain your fitness. It's very important for you to maintain your fitness, but that won't be a problem because of all the walking that you have to do there. What about disabled people? Yes, disabled people can also exercise. They can do both isometric and isotonic exercises in bed or on a chair, and try and get themselves as fit as possible. It may be necessary for you to consult a physiotherapist or a biokinetist to get you some help. And remember, wheelchairs are freely available in Saudi Arabia. It's no problem at all. And the whole area around the Haramain are all wheelchair friendly. But remember, if you are physically fit, you can have a very rewarding Hajj and Umrah.